police captain has been removed from command at the 3rd Precinct.
Carla Longmire was demoted to lieutenant after a disciplinary hearing. Police Chief James Barber said she was having sex with a subordinate from her precinct. Barber says Longmire and Officer Bradley Latham were having sex while they were supposed to be on duty.
Local 15's Andrea Ramey spoke with the chief today. Andrea, he says their inappropriate relationship was taking place at an apartment.
Well, Greg, that apartment is in the 3rd Precinct, and when asked if the apartment was rented for the purpose of carrying on this relationship, Barber said he didn't believe so. Barber said this was going on at least in September, and tonight Lieutenant Carla Longmire and Officer Bradley Latham are paying a severe price for their relationship. For the second time in a week, Police Chief James Barber held a news conference to announce the demotion of a police captain.
Carla Longmire's demotion was effective today. She has been relieved of command of the 3rd Precinct.
Barber says on multiple occasions, Longmire skipped out on work, went to an apartment to have sex with her subordinate, Officer Bradley Latham. While Longmire divorced in 2005 after 14 years of marriage, Latham, according to court records, is still married. In an attempt to cover up the affair, Barber says Latham tried to disable the tracking device in his patrol car.
And there are certain ways that you can attempt to or try to disable that so that we cannot see where the vehicle is, and that's what the charge was, and that's what he was found guilty of.
Latham is suspended for 240 consecutive hours without pay starting January 6th. Longmire has been removed from her more powerful position as a precinct captain to be a lieutenant in community services. Barber says the move will mean a 10% pay cut.
It's a distraction, and it's certainly not something that I would prefer to be up here telling you about.
This scandal is the latest in a series of embarrassments for the department. 1st Precinct Captain Eddie Patrick was demoted last week for falsifying police reports. Just yesterday, homicide detective Corporal Donald Pears was arrested on state tax evasion and fraud charges. Tonight, 2 officers have been found guilty of carrying on a sexual relationship while on duty.
Unfortunately for the media, the plane that lands isn't as spectacular as the one that crashes.
And Captain Paul Prine was named the new 3rd Precinct commander. Prine was promoted from sergeant to captain just this past September. Kim?